When you work long hours and you like your job, you sometimes can't stop yourself, and life just flies on by, and you start to become your job. Well, that's when it's time to say, enough is enough. Time to take it to the road. Sometimes it's okay to make this decision, even if it costs. Schedules might have to be rearranged, bosses may get irritated, but it's all worth the risk. So it's a dreary, low visibility kind of day, but that won't slow me down. Hey, we're going somewhere amazing today that I hope all of you will get the chance in your lifetime to visit, and I cannot wait to get there, but I'm not saying where. You have to watch until the very end. But I will say that we will be driving through some windy, curvy roads through the mountains. And in this weather, well, that could make things a little interesting. Before we head through the mountains, we are going to make a stop. Now, if you've ever seen this guy, chances are you or someone you know has been to Buc-ee's. And if you're familiar, Buc-ee's is the new way to redefine road tripping, making these guys across the street very irritating. Fun fact, Buc-ee's is not a truck stop. In fact, trucks are not allowed at Buc-ee's. So places like Flying J, Pilot, and Love's all still have the business of their truckers, and Buc-ee's does not. All right, so let's go inside. Now you'll see here that the beaver logo is on everything. There's the inflatable, it's on the outdoor furniture and pajamas. But what really hits you when you walk in is the amazing aroma from all the baked goods and the barbecue, and they make their own beef jerky and any confection that you could possibly imagine. As good as all this looks, I gotta stick with the proteins, or else the sticky buns and the mint chocolate swirl fudge are all I will want to eat. So here is a variety of peanut selections, and I think I'm gonna take the salt and lime. That sounds really good, and as you can see, it is vacuum packed for freshness. And the beef jerky is certainly not out of the question, as it is an excellent source of protein, so I can have that too. But we can't be entirely guilt-free. I certainly do not want to miss out on the overbite. We'll take the peanut butter and dark chocolate. So this Buc-ee's has 120 gas pumps, and the actual company dates all the way back to 1982 in a small rural town in the state of Texas. And it wasn't until 2018 when it began to expand outside of the state and then skyrocketed into a national empire. There's hope for us all. So there are multiple locations in Georgia, Florida, Kentucky, South Carolina, and Tennessee. So if it hasn't already, it's coming to a location near you. So we are at a high altitude mountain pass and visibility is very low. There's usually a very picturesque view here, but not today. We are almost to our destination, and there's a spoiler alert. There's the skyline. Maybe you'll recognize where we are. And now that we're here, it's time to experience the culture of this place. First things first, we are at a place where there is plenty of comfort food. And we'll start right here with some good barbecue. One more hint, we are not in Texas. And we discovered that around here, the early bird gets the worm, and when they run out of meat, they are closed for business. And we were fortunate because we got the last of the chicken. And now it's time to experience a day in the life on Broadway Street. Okay, so for this next part, you're going to want to grab your earbuds or some speakers because you do not want to miss the sights and sounds of what's going on at this place. There are people that come from all over to get their start here. A lot of famous people have started here. And when you walk around, you're just overwhelmed by just the significance of this place. It is just amazing.
Remember those famous people I told you about? We learned a lot more about them in this museum. I was not allowed to shoot any video here, but we saw Hank Williams' guitar, a car Elvis drove, and a pair of Carrie Underwood's shoes. And if you look close, you can see her little toe marks. Yes, even Carrie Underwood has sweaty feet sometimes. It was a nice drive home. There was no rain, no low visibility. But what's not fun about coming home is Spaghetti Junction.